Power plus electronics is equal to power electronics. Or is it? My name is Rishi Remju and welcome to the Backbench Engineering Community, where I make engineering easy for you. So today with this video, we will be starting the course on power electronics. I'll be uploading 6 playlists where each playlist corresponds to one module. So let me ask the obvious question. What do you actually mean by power electronics? Well, let's find out. So we know that whenever we want to produce energy, what do? We burn fuel. Or right now we have alternative sources of energy like solar, wind power, etc. 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 But the conventional way in which we can produce energy is by burning fuel. So let us take some amount of fuel in a particular container like this. We have this much amount of fuel, and now let us burn this fuel to produce some kind of energy. So while burning this fuel, some kind of energy is produced. So now this particular energy can be used to rotate a particular turbine. So now let us pass this energy on to a turbine. So when this energy is passed into this turbine, the turbine starts rotating. So rotational motion is created inside the turbine. So that is here a particular mechanical energy is produced. And now when this mechanical energy is passed to a generator, the rotating effect of the turbine will convert this mechanical energy into electrical energy. So let us pass this through a particular generator. So upon passing this mechanical energy onto a generator, we get electric energy. So now this electrical energy can be passed through a transmission line which is used to connect this electrical energy onto some kind of a load. So this can be viewed as the flow chart of how electrical energy can be supplied to a particular device. That is, by burning this fuel, we are producing energy here, which is then converted into mechanical energy, which is then converted into electric energy, which is provided to the load. But here, what we observe is that if by burning this fuel, X amount of energy is produced, only 35% of this energy will be transferred onto the turbine. So here only 35% of this energy will be present here. Rest 65% of the energy is getting lost over here. But what we further observe is that this 35% energy which we have at the turbine, when it reaches the load, only a mere 16% of this energy reaches this load. So here we are not receiving the entire energy that we thought we could produce by burning fuel. So therefore, power electronics is the branch of electronics engineering that uses high-powered solid-state devices for the purpose of control and conversion of electric power. And therefore, by applying the concept of power electronics in these electronic devices, we can improve the efficiency with which this particular power is transferred onto the load. This is simply what we refer to as power electronics. So therefore, let us split the word power and electronics. So this branch of electronics engineering deals with the generation, the transmission and the distribution of power on solid state electronic devices. These solid state electronic devices are found to be functioning at a very high power when compared to the normal electronic devices. So power electronics also deals with the generation, transmission and distribution of power in various other electronic circuits as well. This thus is simply what we refer to as power electronics. So defining it again, power electronics is the branch of electronics engineering that uses the application of solid state devices for the purpose of control and conversion of power, and that too electric power. So writing it down, power electronics is the application of solid state electronics to the control and conversion of electric power. So the control part over here deals with steady state characteristics and dynamic characteristics of electronic devices. Steady state characteristics and dynamic characteristics. So what are those? We will be discussing about all these very much in detail in the upcoming videos. So guys, this is simply what we refer to as power electronics. So we'll be discussing much more about what you refer to as power electronics and the various concepts inside power electronics in the upcoming videos. As I mentioned, I'll be uploading 6 playlists where each playlist corresponds to one particular module of the entire course. So I hope you guys now have a brief understanding of what you refer to as power electronics, and we'll be discussing about the further topics in the upcoming videos. So stay tuned, stay subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.